Economy of Karachi. Karachi is the financial and industrial capital of Pakistan. As of 2019, Karachi has an estimated GDP PPP of $164 billion. The city accounts about half of the total collections of the Federal Board of Revenue, out of which approximately half are customs duty and sales tax on imports. Karachi produces about 30% of value added in large-scale manufacturing, 25% of the GDP. The World Bank identified Karachi as the most business-friendly city in Pakistan. In 2010, research by the global human resources company Mercer found Karachi the most inexpensive city in the world. GDP. A substantial chunk of Sindh's GDP, around 95%, is attributed to Karachi. The GDP of Sindh as a percentage of Pakistan's total GDP has traditionally hovered around 25%/30%. Karachi's GDP was estimated in 2015 to be around 25% of the total GDP of Pakistan. As of 2014, it was reported as $114 billion. A PricewaterhouseCoopers study released in 2009, which surveyed the 2008 GDP of the top cities in the world, calculated Karachi's GDP PPP be $75 billion, projected to be $193 billion in 2025 at a growth rate of 5%. It confirmed Karachi's status as Pakistan's largest economy, well ahead of the next two biggest cities, Lahore and Faisalabad, which had a reported GDP PPP in 2008 of $40 billion and $20.5 billion, respectively. Karachi's high GDP. Textiles, cement, steel, heavy machinery, chemicals, food, banking, and insurance are the major industrial sectors contributing to Karachi's GDP. Revenue collection. In line with its status as a major port and the country's largest metropolis, it accounts for most of Pakistan's revenue generation. According to the Pakistan Federal Board of Revenue's 2006-2007 yearbook, tax and customs units in Karachi were responsible for 75% of direct taxes, 65% of federal excise tax, and 38% of domestic sales tax. Karachi also accounts for 14% of customs duty and 79% of sales tax on imports. Therefore, Karachi collects a significant 38% of the total collections of the Federal Board of Revenue, out of which 33% are customs duty and sales tax on imports. Revenue collected from Karachi includes revenue from some other areas, since the large tax unit LTU Karachi and regional tax offices RTO Karachi, Hyderabad, Sukhur, and Quetta cover the entire province of Sindh and Balochistan. Karachi's contribution to national revenue, around 55%. Business districts. Chandigarh Road, formerly McLeod Road, also known as the Wall Street of the city, remains the historical commercial hub of Karachi and is its main CBD. However, over the years, notable business and trade activity has appeared in other conurbations of the city, including the Shara-e Faisal Thoroughfare, MT Khan Road, My Kalachi Road, and the Clifton and Defense areas of the city. IT trends. The recent trend of ICT, information and communications technology, electronic media, and call centers has become a significant part of Karachi business hierarchy. Call centers for foreign companies have been targeted as a significant area of growth. Even Dr. Arif Alvi, President of Pakistan, has launched an initiative to help promote education, research, and business opportunities in artificial intelligence, blockchain, and cloud-based computing, which will educate IT technology, to 10,000 students annually. Karachi has more than 3,000 software companies and growing day by day, which accounts to almost half of the whole country's IT industry. Media. The city has also firmly established itself as the electronic media capital of the country. Most of Pakistan's media television channels are headquartered here, including Abtak News, CNBC Pakistan, Dawn News, TV1, Indus Media Group, ARY Digital, BOL Network, Aj TV, KTN News, KTN, Kashish TV, and Geo TV. They generate huge revenues for the city in advertising and provide jobs and entertainment. As a sign of the growing strength of the electronic media sector, Geo TV is planning to start an additional 10 channels and for this purpose is setting up a 50-acre 200,002 studio in the city. Pakistan Stock Exchange. Pakistan Stock Exchange, formerly Karachi Stock Exchange, is Pakistan's largest and oldest stock exchange with at least 540 companies listed during 2020. It was declared the best performing stock market of the world for the year 2002, with KSE 100 returning 112.2%. According to Bloomberg, Pakistan ranked third in 2014, and for the third consecutive year, was among top 10 markets in the world. Source. International magazine Business Week declared KSE as one of the best performing markets of the world. Similarly, the U.S. newspaper USA Today termed Karachi Stock Exchange as one of the best performing bourses in the world. By September 2020, the year of global crisis and recession, PSX 100 was leading the global markets in correction with a return at 38.5%, making PSX the best performer in Asia and fourth best performing stock market in the world. Industry. There are many cottage industries in the city as well. Karachi is also known as software outsourcing hub of Pakistan. It has a rapidly flourishing free zone with an annual growth rate of nearly 6.5%. Expo Center has also been set up in Karachi, which hosts many regional and international exhibitions, including the Ideas Defense Exhibition. Dozens of new manufacturing units are also being built near the Pakistan Steel Mill. Farm businesses line the superhighway route. The Sindh Industrial Trading Estate site in Manglapur is the biggest industrial area of Pakistan. Other industrial zones are located in Landhai, Korangi, FB area, North Karachi, and Port Qasim. Karachi is also home of major automobile manufacturing companies. Toyota is in the process of increasing production capacity to over 120,000 units per annum. Suzuki Motor Company is also located in Karachi. The manufacturing plant located in Bin Qasim has a production capacity of 150,000 vehicles per year. Among others, Milat Tractors, Daihatsu, Hino Pack buses and trucks manufacturing plants are also located in Karachi. The now defunct Adam Motor Company was formerly located in the city. Work is being done to promote the development of higher value-added textile products, most notably by Ayesha Tammy Hack, an attorney who also has a television talk show. She set up Pakistan Fashion Week, a showcase for Pakistan's emerging fashion industry. The industrial estates in Karachi. Banking sector. Karachi is the hub for Pakistan's banking and financial services sector and is home to Pakistan's central bank, the State Bank of Pakistan. Nearly all banks that operate in Pakistan have their corporate headquarters in the city. These include Arif Habib Limited, Atlas Bank, Bank Al Habib, Bank Alfala, Barclays Pakistan, Faisal Bank Karachi, Habib Bank, Habib Metropolitan Bank, HSBC Limited Karachi, JS Bank, Caste Bank, MCB Bank Limited, formerly Muslim Commercial Bank, My Bank, NIB Bank, Samba Bank Limited, Silk Bank Limited, Sonri Bank, RBS Pakistan, the Bank of Tokyo Mitsubishi UFJ Limited, United Bank Limited, Trade Logistics. Despite the growth and development of transport infrastructure elsewhere in the country, Karachi remains the country's transport hub. The city's two ports, Port of Karachi, Pakistan's largest, and Port Qasim, are central to nearly all shipping in Pakistan. The airport of Karachi, Jinnah International Airport, also known as Quaid-e-Azam International Airport, is the largest and busiest airport in Pakistan and handles 6 million passengers a year. The airport also receives the largest number of foreign airlines. A total of 27 airlines fly to Jinnah International, predominantly from the Middle East and Southeast Asia. All of Pakistan's airlines use Karachi as their primary hub, including Pakistan International Airlines, Aero Asia International, and AirBlue. Fisheries. Karachi is the biggest fishery hub in Pakistan. Fisheries play an important role in Karachi's economy. They provide employment to about 300,000 fishermen directly. In addition, another 400,000 people are employed in ancillary industries. It is also a major source of export earning. The Karachi Fish Harbor and Korangi Fish Harbor are two major fish harbors in Karachi. Fish are one of Karachi's main exports. Challenges. Karachi is allegedly the worst affected by controversial population census 17, placing it at 14.91 million, whereas all estimates and reality checks point above 30 million. With about 1,112 city proper, the population density would stand beyond 30,000 per km2, thereby ranking it at least sixth most dense city proper. The courts have been moved on the matter of 5% census audit. Of Cone 2021, even 2017 census is not published due to controversies and litigation. That alone causes a spread of issues branching from flawed allocation of funds and representation in Parliament to housing, to mass transit, to environment, and just about every facet of life in urban and suburbs. Beyond that, the city faces governance crisis bound by provisions of 18th Amendment in Constitution of Pakistan, giving all local body formation powers in hand of province, with absolutely no room for intervention by federation, rendering it a provincial dictatorship. Sindh Local Government Act 2013 thereby took away major municipal authorizations from Karachi Metropolitan Corporation under Mayor's office, including planning and development, building control, solid waste management, water supply, sewerage, and the like. Beyond centralizing powers, the city, formerly a district, was declared a division, towns abolished in favor of independent districts, the count standing at 7 as of September 2020. This, along with presence of 6 cantonment boards covering allegedly at least 60% of city, introduced a divide in city's management and thence centralizing the coordination in hands of provincially administered bodies, the damage of which was evident from chaos prevailing after August 2020 record rains and urban floods, bringing commercial activity and peace to a halt, killing over 100 and displacing thousands.